Each year, the sickest and the most severely injured children and babies who are born too soon are cared for at Children's Hospital. Even with life-saving advances, most children who die in hospital are in critical care or intensive care units. The death of a child is a heartbreaking and life-changing loss for every family. The experiences that healthcare team members share with children and families during this horrendous time remains with them forever. Although there are many areas at Children's Hospital where children from newborn to 18 years of age are cared for, there are a few areas where creating memories at end of life most often takes place. In the Pediatric Critical Care Unit, or PCCU, children with life-threatening or life-limiting conditions are cared for. In the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, or NICU, newborn babies from very premature to full term with different health issues receive care. On the pediatric inpatient units, children receive care when they do not require life support or intensive monitoring. Pediatric emergency supports children who come to the hospital suffering from illnesses and diseases that range from minor to very serious and sometimes life-threatening. So what is palliative and end-of-life care? Palliate, the root word, means to cloak or to protect. It is an approach aimed at improving the quality of life for children and their families who are living with life-limiting or life-threatening illness, disease, or trauma through the prevention of relief or of suffering. It is for people living with any illness at any age and at any stage of an illness. Sometimes the focus is more about adding life to their days rather than days to their lives. Healthcare often focuses on intensive curative therapies aimed at preserving life and restoring wellness. When a cure cannot be found and death is expected, healthcare team members often feel as though their role as healer is over. Yet the most challenging aspect of caring, and perhaps the most impactful, is just beginning. It is in those moments that we can still make a profound and lasting difference by creating memories at end of life. We know that experiences that are shared at end of life impact children, families, and caregivers too. There are many components of palliative and end-of-life care at Children's Hospital. There are the team members who provide the care: nurses, doctors, respiratory therapists, child life specialists, social workers, spiritual care providers, nurse practitioners, and so many more. Staff education through workshops, certification courses, and conferences help to enhance the care that they provide. There are many ways that children's lives are celebrated and honored and remembered. Some of these include the Memory Box program, cards of remembrance, the memorial, and participation in the World Day of Candle Lighting. The Memory Box program, created by staff based on an identified need, started at Children's Hospital in 1996, and our first box was given to a family in July of 1997. Prior to this, belongings and any end-of-life memories were sent home with families in a brown paper bag. Children's Hospital Creating Memories at End of Life is a collaborative effort between children, families, caregivers, and community partners. Initially, the boxes were made by our pharmacist's father. When he was no longer able to do this, the Lambeth Lions Club took this on with passion and have been our greatest, most supportive, and compassionate community partner since 2008, and we couldn't be more grateful. The Lions members raise the funds and create the boxes from solid cherry wood, and then donate them to families of children who are gone too soon at Children's Hospital. The program was initially made possible through a Harvey Sullivan Scholarship and is now generously supported by the Children's Health Foundation. With the Memory Box program, families are given the wooden boxes to contain memories that are created at end of life. It is an incredibly emotional experience for families as they go through the most personal, powerful, and painful moments of their lives. And it is imperative to involve them in this experience in any way that they want, and remember that it is unique for every family. The memory boxes should contain only those symbols and experiences that are meaningful to the family. The memory boxes should be sent home with the family, and if possible, someone should accompany the family on that long and lonely walk from the hospital after their child dies. There are many special experiences that become part of each memory box. Word moodles can be created based on words and memories that families have shared, creating a unique depiction of that child. Pictures from the thumbprints of family members and the child have been created. Embossed hand or footprints can also be made. Molds and casts of a child's hand or foot create a 3D representation of who that child uniquely is. Clothing or baptismal or christening bibs may be provided. A heartbeat in a bottle consists of a child's ECG strip, their heart rhythm, in a small bottle with a special note on it. Books, including Tear Soup or Little Footprints, are shared, offering opportunities for families to record their memories and to receive support during their grief. Recently, equipment was purchased so that a child's heartbeat can be recorded and given to the family on a USB port. This can be combined with music if they choose for a lasting memory. And there are many other possibilities that are only limited by the shared creativity and love of staff and families together. Each fall, a memorial is held for families and staff to honor the memory of children who have died. During the memorial, families are invited to create sand memories. As their child's name is read, they scoop colored sand into a vase. Together they create sand memories, a vase that is held in the sanctuary at the hospital in a cabinet made and donated by the Lambeth Lions Club. Each year, just before the memorial, this sand is scattered in Springbank Park under a weeping willow tree where children run and play. Last year, Children's Hospital participated in the World Day of Candle Lighting, started by Compassionate Friends in 1997 and held each year on the second Sunday of December at 7 p.m. to honor children around the world who have died. On December 13th of 2020, a battery-operated candle was glowing in each area of Children's Hospital in honor of the children who had died. We invited staff and community members to light candles as well, creating a flame of hope that would encircle the globe, remembering all of the children who had died around the world. Next year, we hope to invite more community team members and other pediatric health centers to be part of this special experience with us. In the words of Magic Johnson, all kids need is a little help, a little hope, and someone who believes in them. No matter the circumstance, we can do this every day. We can make a difference together. Thank you.